Turning it around. That's what an infamous teen who became notorious for stealing from a 9-year-old Girl Scout says she's doing with her life shortly after appearing before a judge. Again, CBS 12's Juan Carlos Fanjul is here with that story. Juan Carlos?
Liz, the name Stephanie Woods has become synonymous with bad girl behavior, but with a possible jail stay in her future, she says she's becoming a good girl.
All I could say is that I'm really sorry.
Stephanie Woods seemed contrite, claiming she's been turned into a cookie money monster. The 18-year-old convicted just days ago for stealing money from a Girl Scout selling cookies. Now a no contest plea for a more recent brush with the law, dining and dashing from a Denny's restaurant, for which she could face up to 60 days in prison.
I'm a very strong person, and I could handle any type of punishment, even though I think it'd be really unfair if I got 60 days in jail.
A 17-year-old friend who has yet to be charged was with her in both the Denny's and Girl Scout thefts and was supposed to take the stand, but Woods' attorney was nervous. She was going to turn against his client, so she took the plea.
The family was just concerned that we didn't want to give this person a forum to continue to vilify Stephanie.
I mean, who doesn't like money?
It was that flippant statement right after stealing from the Girl Scout that drew ire from across South Florida and the nation.
I still don't think it gives them the right to be screaming things at me at Publix, at Starbucks.
The teen says she is trying to change her ways despite this flip of the finger and then shove of our camera last week in court.
I don't have much of an attitude anymore, really, except for the other day. But that was just anger, so what can I say?
Her attorney says Woods' plea of no contest was the best avenue, given the conflicting statements from her younger co-defendant. He says the Denny's manager did not even want to prosecute for the $25 unpaid tab. The attorney believes Woods should only serve 1 month of probation. We'll see what happens. She'll be sentenced June 6th.
It's the Girl Scout cookie thief like you've never seen her before, crying in court after the judge throws the book at her. Locked up and locked down. A judge says enough is enough. CBS 12's Juan Carlos Fanjul shows us how it all went down in court. Juan Carlos?
Liz, after today, we will not see Stephanie Woods nor her antics anymore. A judge calling her, quote, an out-of-control drug user and sent her away to get her life back on track. She will have up to 3 years to do just that. It was the end of the road for 18-year-old Stephanie Woods as she arrived at a juvenile detention facility in West Palm Beach. Earlier in court, fingerprinting amidst tears. Woods had just been ordered by a judge off the streets and into a drug treatment program.
I am devastated. I'm absolutely, I'm at a loss for words.
The infamous girl who made national headlines after stealing cookie money from a Girl Scout had her troubled life unravel even more in court Wednesday. She admitted to a psychiatrist that she started drinking at age 14 and used a laundry list of drugs, including cocaine, heroin, LSD, and Xanax. Stephanie said she only tried them.
I don't abuse all those drugs. I only have one drug problem with one drug.
Stephanie Wood takes no responsibility for her actions. Your Honor, she has no remorse for taking money from a 9-year-old Girl Scout.
Even Stephanie's mother, Deborah Smith, pleaded with Judge Moses Baker for private rehab. But in the end, the judge ordering the teenager to a state facility where she will be on lockdown.
There's a possibility that she may not be alive, and I'm unwilling to take that chance.
The judge said he was ordering her into immediate custody until space opens up at a state facility because he truly fears for her life. Woods' attorney said afterwards that the drug use was overblown and that she is not a chronic abuser as she was being portrayed.
From juvenile detention to the county jail, more punishment for Stephanie Woods, the so-called Girl Scout cookie cash thief. CBS 12's Chuck Weber was at today's sentencing and has the judge's ruling, plus the letters people wrote to the judge.
Another sentencing for Stephanie Woods, this time in shackles. A juvenile judge had already ordered Woods into custody and into drug treatment for the Girl Scout money theft. Today it was an adult court judge punishing Woods for failing to pay a $28 Denny's bill.
The girl deserves some type
time in jail.
Judge Barry Cohen reading from a letter from the public, this one recommending the maximum 60 days in jail.
Stealing Girl Scout cookie money, skipping out on the restaurant bill, what's next?
Another letter from a retired teacher.
The children now hold up Paris Hilton as their gold standard.
Those are things that bothers her, that she knows she made a mistake, but she never seems to be able to rectify it in the eyes of the community.
Woods' lawyer, Louis Hanna, asked the judge to withhold adjudication, that is, keep the misdemeanor conviction off Stephanie's record. But Judge Cohen says it should stay, and he gives Stephanie 3 days in jail as a deterrent.
The judge, I think, did the right thing. I really do. Stephanie, interestingly enough, was actually asking for more time.
Lawyer Hanna says Stephanie would rather be in the county jail as opposed to the juvenile lockup.
Apparently, she can't even wear her own underwear in the detention center.
Woods now serves her 3 days in jail before going back to juvenile custody. In West Palm Beach, Chuck Weber, CBS 12 News.
Woods will stay in juvenile detention until a space in the state drug treatment program opens up. Today, her lawyer told us there will probably be an opening sometime in September.